Yeah, guys, I am standing outside of a Harris Teeter here in Wilmington. It's a store that's actually got, let me turn around so you can see. It's actually got customers and it's got power. Of course, with it being the only store that's open, it's also got a line of folks around the block. They, a couple hours ago, found out that this store actually had power. In Wilmington, that is not just rare, it's extraordinarily rare. Other than a little Waffle House in a part of town called Monkey Junction, there is no power to be had. People, every place you go, looking for gas, looking for something to eat. But right here at this particular Harris Teeter, as I continue to walk around the block, how you guys doing? Hey, I'm on Facebook Live in Charlotte. Just, what was it like to find out there was a store open that you could get something at?
Standing in the rain waiting, so.
How's the situation for you? Do you guys have power?
No.
So what do you guys have in store?
Golden drink and cigarettes.
I understand.
I want a steak and a potato.
You got a grill at the house?
Yeah.
There you go.
The only reason I'm here is for a steak and potato. We'll see.
And then we're coming to hang out with you. Is that okay?
Come on.
Give us your address. What about you? What are you getting? Snacks and some drinks.
Yes, sir.
Well, they're letting folks in about 10 at a time, and as people come out, they let folks in, and it's moving very orderly, so everything should be fine. We'll keep walking around. That's the situation right here at this particular store. And I just want to show you what goes around the block. How you guys doing? And spoke to police officers just said they're doing crowd control. So they had taking their time, happy to find some place. We'll talk to the people who are at the back of the line. You've got to wait ahead of you guys. Is it worth it? Because you can move up. You can move up a little bit.
I don't know. We're going to wait about 10 minutes, see how fast it goes.
No, it's been moving pretty fast. I mean, but is it 10 minutes? It's the only place in town. Excuse my voice. I'm a little sick.
Well, we still have the grill working, so we're going to see if there's any leftover T-bones.
Somebody I just spoke to is actually going to get some steak and potatoes, so we'll see. We'll see. I mean, what's it like waiting with no electricity, hearing the rain? I mean, what's that like, just dealing with this?
You make do, and you just kind of, we thank God for Verizon giving us unlimited data.
Okay,
so
there you go.
We're keeping our everything charged with the car, and then sitting in there watching movies, and so we're just making do. You gotta take what you can get.
Take what you can. Are you the grill master? Or she's the talker and the grill master.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm everything.
You're everything. You're everything. And you folks, thank you so much, guys. Are you okay?
Yes, we're fine.
How do you feel? What's this like? This storm and just dealing with it?
To me, it's just a little unbelievable. Luckily, Verizon kept us connected. We were able to find out about this place, so shout out to Verizon.
What do you mean? Verizon told you where this
No,
was?
we knew that our phones would be connected. We had data, connectivity. We found out about this place staying open, so it was great.
That was great. So what are you guys going to get?
Whatever they have, whatever's left.
You guys have a grill too?
Yeah,
That's the key. Everyone needs a grill, right? You got a grill?
Sir.
Okay, there you go. There you go. So, I mean, how do you, if I can bother you for a second.
Sure.
If I can bother you for a second. Okay, you're going to get some supplies right here. You're going to get some food and stuff like that. What are the other things you do to keep yourself busy with no power?
Anything you can. Card games, board games, anything you got at the house. Keep yourself busy.
It might be a couple more days before there's power.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that? She's just shaking her head. I'm going to push you.
You're stuck here.
You're stuck.
If you didn't evacuate, you got to deal with what you got.
How much damage? Anybody had a lot of damage in their neighborhood? You had damage in your neighborhood, but not your house. Everybody's house is okay? The place you stay is okay? Fantastic. Okay. Have you been around? What have you seen? Have you driven around?
We drove downtown yesterday. A bunch of trees down, water flooded all over the streets. Power lines everywhere.
Yeah. And just being safe and taking your time getting around. Well, the line is moving. From the time I came, people at the back of the line are already inside the store. And, you know, everyone's buying steak and, I'll say adult beverages, refreshments. That's what everybody wants. You guys okay? You guys okay? How's this? You were waving earlier. You were too. You were waving earlier. You got your Spectrum. Well, you've got you from work. What are you going to get?
Cold drinks.
Cold drinks.
Cold drinks.
Cold drinks. What'd you say?
Dog food.
Dog food.
Extra dog food.
You can't have scheduled before this started?
We do, but not enough now.
Not
we
enough
realize.
because it might be a couple days.
Yeah.
It might be a couple days. What do you do for Spectrum? Are you working on the lines or something?
I will tomorrow.
How bad is it? How bad is it?
Right now, everybody's sheltering in place wherever we are. They're telling us to stay home. Probably the same for tomorrow. Monday we'll be out full force.
How long does it take to? You've driven around, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You've seen some of your lines down.
Absolutely.
How bad does it look for you? Do you think?
If we don't have power, you're not going to have cable. So wait until you have power before calling us.
Exactly. And then you've got to wait before that the trees are removed and all the
Correct.
things that are causing the lines to go down. So it's going to be a while.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a while. You okay?
Yep.
Well, what are you going to get inside the store?
Cold drinks for my roommates and my husband.
Where's your roommate? Where's your husband?
They sleep on the couch.
I find that funny. You need to get out here, don't you think?
No, yeah. Let them sleep.
Let someone. And you got dog food at the house, right?
Yes, we do.
You guys be safe. Have a good time. Okay. If you turn your head, I won't stop talking. I won't bother you. You got your head turned. I don't want to embarrass you. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
What is this like? Can you compare this to other hurricanes that have been in the area?
It's been a few years since we've had a big one
Matthew,
like this.
this is
Yeah, I remember Parkville. Back in the day, yeah.
54 was it? Or what year was that? I don't even remember.
Back in the 90s.
In the 90s, okay, it wasn't
90s.
54. That was a woman's name. In 54. But
Yeah, we'll pull together like the community like we always do and we'll make it through it.
one of the things the officer said, it's been an orderly line. No one's upset and everything. Everyone's having a good time, so to speak. Standing in the rain with our makeshift ponchos. That's the way to do it.
Well, we're all here for the same thing.
For the same thing, when it was coming through, when the hurricane hit the ground yesterday, how was it? How bad was it?
Like I said, a few years back, I thought that was a lot worse. I just it wasn't the winds as bad as it could have been, but it's the flooding that I'm worried about.
And that is one of the concerns with the flooding. So as you drive around, did you see a lot of flooding? A lot of
Yes.
streets and stuff like that? Yeah.
Yes.
It's important for folks to,
Stay in if you can.
and the darker it gets, the harder it's going to be to see some of that flooding.
Especially with no power.
I'm sorry, you said what?
Especially with no power. We don't have
Yeah,
any
no,
power.
no street lights or anything like that.
It's so scary.
Everything's out. What about damage? Have you guys seen damage?
I seen a lot of trees down. Matter of fact, I went this morning, first thing this morning, early, and went out. I went out to try to see if I could help some people move some branches away from their house. And as I was walking through the neighborhood, I came past this one house. They had a tree already on their house.
Yeah. I saw one on.
That's how it is in my neighborhood. The trees fell on top of the apartment. So if you're on the third floor, it's like a tree on top of the apartment. It's crazy.
That's pretty good.
It's a lot of them.
There's a lot. It's going to be a while for them to
It's our apartment by like 2 inches. A big tree.
Well, I'm glad you say. I'm glad you guys.
Right
say.
here on Dawson Street, right across the street. Just laying right there across the street.
What are you guys going to get once inside? See, this line is moving.
I'm gonna get something like sandwich meat or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
whatever you
confused.
can.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever
I
you
can
can.
find.
They still have a good supply.
Hamburgers.
Whatever you can, get it on the grill.
Get it on the grill.
You guys okay?
Yeah.
You guys okay? What's the toughest thing about this? Overall, the hurricane touching down and everything else.
I had to fly here from California to board up the house.
Wow.
I was on vacation, and then it's like I couldn't get a flight in until Monday if I didn't leave the night of. So I was like, guess I'm flying in.
But you got in and you were able to actually board up the house afterwards. And how's it looking? The house.
Our house is fine. Every other house in the neighborhood looks like it's built like a banana.
Seriously. Now, what community is this?
So it's a neighborhood off of Morrill Grove Road.
Tell me what you've seen your neighbors' houses look like.
Well, one tree cut our one house clearly, like almost directly in half. Fell straight through the middle. Tree fell in my sister's yard. Barely missed her house. And then there were a couple other trailers are just sidings have been built like bananas.
Just like bananas. Tough to look at your neighbors dealing with that. What are they? Are neighbors home or did they evacuate?
Well, the one where the tree fell, she was home, but none of them got hurt, and they were able to get out and get to the other neighbor's house.
but a lot of damage.
Yeah, in the neighborhood, yeah. We've been actually staying at her mother's house. Trying to make light of the situation, just have some kayaks, go up and down the road.
And we'll probably visit that area sometime very soon. So it's how far away is it? What's the street? The main street.
It's right near Monkey Junction off where Carolina Beach Road turns into the other
We were over
Walmart.
in that area yesterday, but I guess we didn't get down where you guys were. So we'll definitely.
It's like Greenbrier is the name of the neighborhood.
Greenbrier. We'll find it. We'll find it. Thank you. Glad you guys are safe. Grilling or what? Just buying stuff to eat?
Pizza
Snacks?
rolls and beer.
Pizza rolls and you're the first person who's mentioned alcohol. No.
It's North Carolina. We're all going to mention it at some point. If we're not mentioning it, we're thinking it.
Are you guys okay?
We're good, thank you.
Okay. How about you? Are you okay today?
Doing good.
All right. You're in your ECU outfit.
Yeah, I'm okay.
The fashionable way to go to Harris Teeter. You didn't expect that, did you?
No.
I guess it doesn't matter how you dress today, right?
Show don't.
What are you here for?
To get some food for my grandkids.
Okay, that is good. That is good.
It's 11 of them.
11 grandkids. Are they all with you right now?
They all at one house together.
And house is safe?
Yeah, they safe there.
Can I ask you, did you have any damage in your house or in your neighborhood?
In my neighborhood, I did.
How bad was it in the neighborhood?
Very bad.
What do you see? What was in there?
Trees falling in houses, uprooted everywhere.
You said debris everywhere?
Debris everywhere. Trees have fallen from their roots. They're big oak trees.
You
live in Glenmead, right behind the hospital.
Okay, yes. Well, I'm glad that you guys are safe. What are you going to get inside? Whatever. Food, whatever you can, right? Thank you so much, guys. Glad you're safe. That's the situation right here at the Harris Teeter, the one store that is actually open. We won't get you if you have your hand. Just turn your face. I won't get you. I won't get you. Hey, these are my folks. I'm back. This time I'm back. Now you can tell me what you're getting.
I don't even know whatever's left.
There will be some liquid in there that you're planning to
I need liquid.
Liquid
and cigarettes.
Steak and taters.
Steak and
taters. Taters are good.
Taters are good.
Taters are good.
How are you doing? Can I ask you a question? How are you doing? What's your name?
RJ.
RJ. People in Charlotte and all around the country are looking at you. How are you dealing with this? We got a dancer behind you, but how are you dealing with this? What's the best thing about a hurricane? If there is good. Can you play video games or anything like that? No?
Not if the power's out.
No. So what do you do?
Just say my room.
Oh. I guess that's like, you know.
That's what we've all been doing.
Yeah,
You're bored, so you got to just figure out creative ways to kind of.
Yeah. I've been out walking in it.
You've been what?
Walking in it. Him and I. Yeah.
Bad. And even a little drizzle was not that bad.
It's not that
How
bad.
was it when it was coming down yesterday morning?
Terrible.
got a little scary.
Got a little scary?
It got scary, yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. So far, the neighborhoods that you're in?
Oh, our neighborhoods are destroyed. The neighbor's house has a tree through it. Trees uprooted everywhere.
What neighborhood is this?
Town Castle Lane.
How far is that from here?
15 minutes.
About 20 or so minutes now.
Okay, and so just neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Yours
Redwood and Leland is good.
is okay.
Yeah.
You're one of the fortunate ones. I'm so happy for you guys. How's everyone doing? Everyone good? Everyone good? You okay? Holding in there well?
Oh, yeah.
You good?
Yes, we're good.
Okay, what you gonna get inside?
Oh, I'm going to get everything I can. I'm going to try to get meat and everything else I can get my hands on.
Okay, just leave some liquid refreshments for the rest of the folks, okay?
Oh, well, I'll do that. I'll do that, because they got to have
doing
that.
that. You have some good friends doing that. Now we're at close to the front of the line, as you can see. The orderly folks coming in and getting stuff. Oops.
Not a good hair day.
Not a good hair day. Well, since she doesn't want to talk, we're going to grab her. How are you ladies doing?
We're going that way.
What is the key? Coming with slide. Oh. And now she's going to have me push her stuff. So I'm going to push her basket.
I got it.
I don't know. Do guys get tips for this anymore? They don't. They don't get tips. But I'm going to push your basket because you don't want to talk. Are you really from Boston or is that just a shirt?
Hello? Oh, good timing.
Good timing.
How are you? I'll take this.
And I'll ask you a question. How did you feel when you found out that this place was open, basically?
Relieved, but now that we had to stand in line for almost an hour, so.
The line is moving pretty fast now. What'd you get? Wait, I thought she was over here. She's going that way. Her friend is going that way. A lot of folks here. at this Harris Teeter. It says it's open 24 hours. Actually, I'd have to put the camera around and flip it so you can see it says it's open 24 hours. So it's normally open, but when there's no power anyplace else, the fact that it's open today is really special for folks. People very happy. Yes, sir. Yes, I am. I'm in Charlotte. Sure.
I tried to pass, go to Raleigh from Interstate 40. Small cars, and I can pass 397 400 mile marker.
Excuse me, I can go now over there for the coffee or no?
There's a line that starts around the building on that side, so it's a little wait, 20-30 minutes, but you can stand in line and then go inside, and it's open. You're quite welcome. Hold on one second, sir. You just tell me and I'll repeat it. So on Interstate 40, leaving Wilmington, heading to Raleigh, small cars at some points can't get through.
Yeah, and some are going to be trapped underneath there. So what they need to do.
Where is this at? Where is this happening at?
Exit 397.
397, 400. Oh, okay. Exit 397 to 400. Roughly, small cars will not get through because of the pooling on the interstate, which is one of the things the Transportation Secretary was talking about. The State Transportation Secretary talking about the fact that there are a lot of roads, interstates, highways that they have great concerns of people traveling. So even at this late hour, people trying to get out of this area or come back to this area, you could get into some trouble. So folks coming to and from Raleigh on Interstate 40, don't try that, especially the smaller cars. And especially as nightfall comes, there'll be less light, and it'll be a lot more dangerous.
It's getting worse and worse.
It's getting worse and worse.
They need somebody at the exit of Wilmington warning these small cars. They don't know this if they're not hearing all this. What? And they're heading that way, and once they get caught in that, the only way to turn around is come back in a worse situation, because coming eastbound, it's worse than going westbound.
Okay, that's important to note, because we actually were driving there, and I had a crazy thought. I said it's 2 hours away. We could drive there and, find an open place, a store or something. And my photographer, who's a lot smarter than me, said, "Don't do that." And of course, you're telling me that would have been very bad. We were in a little SUV. My boss would have been upset too, because I might not have made work in the morning.
Float off. The car will float
But thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. And then you're getting a lot of that. You're getting people coming up telling you about their neighborhoods when they have issues in their neighborhoods. They're telling you when they have issues with having no power. Positive attitude, people helping people. We've seen a lot of people just walk up, help other people move debris from their yards and things like that. They've also been walking around offering assistance wherever they can, giving people advice. Hey, someone pulled up to us today and said, "Do you know there's gas on 19th Street? We never found it because we were doing some other things." But the people are trying to help each other out, and that's the key in situations like this. And as you heard a couple of people talk about, they had been through this before, and so they kind of know what to do. And so then they're more willing to, more able to give you good advice. There's a line around the block. It's not that long. Hey, how are you doing? Some of the folks here. Did you get everything you need?
I got what I could.
You got what you could.
I gave a few supplies away to some friends that didn't have stuff, and so I got short-handed. Short supplied. So I got a few things, and a friend of mine's letting me use the generator to cook something later. So I got him some beer.
Okay, so you got him some beer, and you get some steaks for me and my photographers who are coming by later tonight? Of course. I was just mentioning how, I was just mentioning how folks are helping each other out. This is something that people have dealt with before, and they know how to do it. And just, that's how Tar Heels are, right?
It's 30-something for me. I grew up in Virginia, but I've lived in the southeast coast my whole life, Virginia, North Carolina, and yeah, we do that. For the most part, it brings the best out in people. Yeah, you get a few cons that try to come in afterwards and take advantage, but most of us, when this stuff happens, politics go away, religion goes away, everything like that goes away. And what we do is we care about our neighbor and fellow human beings.
We just wish it wasn't disasters and problems that would make us unite, right?
Right?
That's right.
I am with you.
That's all I'll say right now, because we're Facebook Live. So.
Well, hi Facebook Live. I'm Michelle Seidman, aka Michelle Midnight. I hope you don't mind me.
That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. People in Charlotte all around the country are watching you right now.
Oh, in Charlotte?
Yes.
Hey, y'all, April. My friend April.
I would assume so. Be safe. Have a good day. And thank you for helping others out.
Thank you for being down here reporting, giving shout-outs for all of us.
Be safe.
All right, bye.
Bye. How you doing? You okay today?
Oh yeah. What y'all doing? Documenting on what?
We're just Facebook Living, talking about Well, basically, this hurricane, how's it been for you? Major problems, no power?
How long will the power be out?
It's going to be days. I mean, they've got to remove the trees from the lines and get out here, and it could be, from what I've heard, it could be days to weeks for folks. You have no power? A lot of damage? Have you had any chance to hear about how things are going out there? They're not even, which
they said I'm Carolina. They said I have to wait about Monday for them to might get someone.
Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, back on the beach, we're trying to get a light today. And we're told, no, you can't do that. So we wish you the best. It's hopefully everything will be okay. We hope that the storm surge and everything wasn't that bad. So good luck to you. All right, have a good one. Have a good one. So we're here at the Harris Teeter on South College. You've seen folks out here. Not one person. I mean, some people didn't want to be on camera, but for the most part, everybody you speak with is in a positive attitude, a positive mood. All things considered, making the best of this situation. Of course, in the days and coming weeks, there'll be a lot more cleanup to go for folks. We've seen a lot of damage. As you heard from several of the people we spoke to, they told us that they had significant damage in their communities, the subdivisions. So we're gonna end this Facebook Live. Continue to go around and we've also, one thing I did want to say, and I haven't had a chance to talk to some of the folks about it. I've seen some of the power crews, I should say, out there working, trying to do what they can. We have seen in just a small 2 streets, small portion of this area we're in, we've seen actual street lights on. So that's a good sign. Hopefully, more and more as time goes on, more and more people will get their power restored. Of course, we'll take one more look at the store. The folks we told you, and this is just to give you perspective of how fast that line is going. Some of the folks who we spoke to who are on the back end of the block are now getting closer to the front end of the block, so I mean the front end of the store. So things are moving along here, nice and orderly. Everything is going decent, all things considered. People making the most of this situation, taking it with a smile and buying beverages. It's a good day. Things are going well. That's the story right here at the Harris Teeter in Wilmington. One of the Harris Teeters in Wilmington. We went by 3 or 4 just driving by today. I'll tell you, but not her. People asking how to watch this. But we will, we're going to sign off now. Of course, we'll be back in a little bit and give you some more pictures and talk to some more folks about how they're dealing with what was a Category 1 hurricane to hit this area. Hurricane Florence, now a tropical storm Florence. Be safe in Charlotte and the areas in the path that are now experiencing part of what we experienced earlier this week, or yesterday I should say. And we'll sign off. Hey Evan. Evan is driving back. He's been doing a phenomenal job. Him and Mike Hansen, phenomenal job working around the clock, and now he's in the storm tracker. I know he's going to be doing some stuff, continuing to bring you the stories, and you'll be able to see some of what the road, what the drive is like from this area heading all the way to back to the Charlotte area. They probably won't stop working sometime till next week. See you guys later. We'll talk to you soon. Well, we'll talk to you again probably at 5 in the morning tomorrow morning. Have a good one.